Have you ever wondered why some people always seem to have money set aside while others live paycheck to paycheck, constantly stressed, constantly worried? Let me tell you something. Saving money isn't just about holding on to a few extra dollars or denying yourself coffee in the morning. No. It's much deeper than that. Saving is about creating a safety net, a quiet strength that builds beneath you so that when life shakes you, and believe me, life will shake you, you don't fall apart. You stand tall, ready, prepared, and tonight, I want to share with you the hidden habits of the people who've mastered this art. Ordinary people, but with extraordinary discipline. The ones who make saving not just a choice, but a lifestyle. As I tell you each one, imagine how different your life could feel if you had that same unshakable foundation. Great savers don't wait, they start now. Some people wait for the right time to start saving. But here's the truth. There is no perfect moment. Great savers, they don't wait for the stars to align. They take action right away. Picture this, a young worker just landing their first job. While others spend every dime celebrating, they quietly sign up for that retirement plan, putting away a little each month. That little seed planted early grows into a massive tree years later. Even if no one taught you as a child, even if your parents never mentioned savings, it's never too late. The sooner you begin, the sooner time becomes your partner instead of your enemy. And trust me, time is the most powerful ally a saver can have. They know the difference between wants and needs. This one is dangerous. Because in today's world, companies spend billions to make you believe you need things you really don't. A new phone every year. The fancy dinner. The trendy clothes. The vacation everyone posts on Instagram. But good savers? They cut through the noise. They ask themselves, do I truly need this to survive, to thrive, or do I just want it? And here's where the suspense creeps in. The more you confuse wants with needs, the deeper you slip into the trap of overspending. The line between the two looks blurry at first, but the savers, they've trained their eyes. They know exactly where it is. They don't let autopay control them. Now, autopay might sound smart, convenient, automatic, but here's the danger. When your money leaves without you even noticing, you stop paying attention. True savers don't hand over control to automation without supervision. They watch every bill, every transaction. They make sure they know what's flowing out because they know that mindless spending is the enemy of growth. Think of it like driving. Would you put your car on autopilot and fall asleep at the wheel? No, same with your money. They have a budget and they guard it fiercely. Imagine you're in a boat, drifting in the ocean. Without a map, without a compass, where will you end up? Nowhere, or worse, lost. That's what life is like without a budget. Good savers track every dollar like a detective following clues. They know what's coming in, and they know exactly where it's going. And when they see waste, they cut it out without hesitation. The first sign someone is sinking financially, ask them where their money went last month. If they can't answer, the storm has already begun. Cash is their weapon of choice. Research shows people spend way more when swiping plastic than when they feel the bills leave their hands. Think about it. The average cash transaction is just $22, but with cards, it jumps to $112. That's nearly 5 times more. Why? Because cash stinks. You feel it. You see it disappear. It forces you to pause, to think, to ask, is this worth it? Good savers use that pause to their advantage. They pay themselves first, before buying anything, before the rent, before the groceries, before that tempting Amazon order. Great savers put money into savings first. Not last, it's a mindset. It's a declaration. My future matters more than my impulse today. And once that money is tucked safely away, the rest can flow where it needs to. But that first deposit, that's non-negotiable. They notice the little leaks. Ever seen a boat sink from a giant hole? Rarely. It's usually the small leaks, left ignored, that flood the ship. Good savers spot those leaks, the $5 coffees, the random apps, the unused subscriptions. They know that tiny costs, repeated daily, add up to thousands over a year, and they refuse to let small leaks drown their dreams. They hunt for deals without shame. Coupons, discounts, comparing prices. It may sound small, but here's the truth. Every dollar saved is a dollar earned. Good savers are strategic hunters. They wait for sales, they research before buying. They don't chase status, they chase value. They know the thrill isn't in the purchase. It's in keeping more of what's yours. They adapt when life changes. Job loss, divorce, illness. Life throws punches you never saw coming. And while others crumble under the weight, good savers pivot. They cut spending. They pause luxuries. They adjust their sails to survive the storm. They know flexibility isn't weakness, it's survival. And survival is the foundation of success. They take free money, always. Most people miss out on opportunities for free money. Employer matches, discounts, reward points. It's like leaving cash sitting on the table and walking away. Not good savers. They scoop it up because they know every little boost adds up. They don't let laziness stop them from claiming what's rightfully theirs. They build an emergency fund, 3 to 6 months of expenses, saved and ready. That's the shield good savers carry. Because when disaster hits, they don't panic. They already have backup. Think of it as armor. When others are exposed, they're protected. That protection? Priceless. 12. They're brutally honest with themselves. Denial destroys dreams. But savers look their reality straight in the eye. If their job is unstable, they admit it. If health risks loom, they plan for it. Honesty hurts at first, but it saves them later. Because the truth, no matter how painful, is always cheaper than a lie. They refuse entitlement. Because I work hard, I deserve this. Sound familiar? That mindset is poison. Good savers know rewards don't have to be material. They find joy in stability, in peace of mind. They don't chase debt just to feel good for a moment. They know the future you deserve is better than the toy you crave right now. They use smarter banks, high-interest online accounts, credit unions with lower fees. Good savers don't stay loyal to bad deals. They move their money where it grows best, because loyalty to your dreams must come before loyalty to a brand. They automate savings. Just like bills, savings can be automated. Every paycheck, a portion moves straight to the future, without thinking. It's discipline without effort. A secret weapon for consistency. 6. They chase extra income when needed. When their main job can't cut it, good savers don't complain. They get creative. A side hustle, freelancing, small business, it's all fuel for their bigger vision, because they know more income means more power to save. They start small and grow, saving $10, 20, even just loose change, it all matters. What begins as tiny steps grows into unstoppable momentum. They know Rome wasn't built in a day, neither is a fortune. They live below their means. This is the secret most people hate hearing. Great savers don't stretch their lifestyle to match their income. They drive older cars. They live in modest homes. They resist the urge to upgrade just because they can. And while others drown in debt, they build empires of security. So here's the truth. Saving isn't about money. It's about freedom. It's about sleeping peacefully, knowing you're prepared. It's about saying no today, so you can say yes to your future. If you felt even one of these habits strike a chord in you, imagine where you'd be if you lived them all. Don't just watch this story. Make it your reality. And if this opened your eyes, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Share it with someone who needs to hear it. And subscribe for more stories that could change your life. Because remember, the habits you build today decide the life you live tomorrow.